After being on a sucker for 3 years. That's quite nice of them. My name is actually Danny Connor. It's close enough. I think I just corrected for the video that my last taking for YouTube. So I'd just like to start off with. Are you all enjoying the night? Yeah. You all having a good night? Everybody been good on so far? Yeah. Unfortunately for you, I'm a wee bit shite. But no, I'm sure you've all had a good night. I've seen some of the acts are fucking hilarious, and I mean, you pay £2 to get in, so you fucking got to be bloody happy with it. I mean, if you think about it, that's about 22p per act plus your compare and main act are probably worth £1. So really, anything you go for the other acts is really profit. So you should think about it like that. But hopefully, I give you something you can leave with, a wee bit of value. Like obviously no financial value. Obviously, if I tell you a nice story about monkeys, don't try and swap it for a drink at the bar, because I tried it last time and it never worked. It's sentimental value, obviously, but just let me check my notes because I'm not really good at this. Aye. So as you walked out, I've got a wee bit of stage fright. I have to actually correct that. People call it stage fright when you get a wee bit nervous on stage. I don't find it stage fright. I find it's more correct to call it a problem with public speaking, because stage fright suggests that I've got an irrational fear of raised ground. I tend to act alright until I start speaking on raised ground. If that was a real problem, what you'd actually find is I would be on this stage, realise that I'm standing on what some of you might see at the front, that is actually a cock-shaped stage, shit myself and do some morbid attempt at a stage dive. I'll move on with something that I think is fucking hilarious. It happened to me when I just turned 16, and if you've ever seen me before, which I fucking doubt, because a lot of people try to avoid me when I'm on stage, usually because of the morbid stage diving. Well, I was at a party, 16. I never had a lot of money for alcohol. I got like 3 bottles of Budweiser from Morrison's that my ma kindly bought for me, because I had about £7 on me, and they were doing a deal. And I go to this party and I've drank 3 Budweiser already, and I'm like, well, I'm not pissed, and I don't know what to do. So if I was like, right, take this, and it was a bottle of vodka from Slovakia that his uncle got him. There was about enough in it for like 3 measures. But the problem with the vodka is, apart from it's for Slovakia, so like obviously all the ingredients are in Slovak, the name is in Slovak, the percentage is in Slovak. It was very hard to tell, and the fact that it was blue and it smelled like bleach made me think I shouldn't drink it. But being 16 and being handed something from a foreign country and told it's quite nice, you don't turn it down. I drank that vodka, I bumped into an ex-girlfriend, I got half with her, I got half with her cousin, I got half with her other cousin, and then that's when the fun really started. See, I'm now a heavy chain smoker, but back in the day I hated smoking. It killed my granny. Get on it, I did. But I fucking hated smoking. I was like, I'll never smoke, and by fuck I screwed that one up. But basically, I'm sorry, I'm even acknowledging you people. I can't even see you anyway. I've got some sort of light in my eyes. It's like the time when they asked me where Maddie was, and I don't know. Let's not go back to that subject. That subject is the reason that I've not been on stage for 2 years. But basically, I got up with this lassie. She was a smoker, and basically it was like a party in like a wee community centre for somebody's 17th birthday. And she's getting after me, and then she's going, alright, I'm just going to go outside for a fag. So she goes outside for a fag, and I thought, oh, she's just a smoker. But every time I get after her, that's when she seemed to go for a fag, and I was thinking, how bad is my breath going to be for a nicotine overdose, just to get by with kissing me for all of roughly 12 seconds at a time. And I went up to my mate. My mate, he's a wee bit wetter with lassies. Well, he was. Now he's tied down and I'm shagging every time. But what do you call it? I went, that was a lie, it's a fucking lie. So I'm talking to my mate, and I was like, right, you've got to tell me what to do. She keeps kissing me and I go for a fag. I feel self-conscious about this. I think it's my breath. And he goes, right, you know what to do? He's joking about, obviously. He didn't think I'd take this serious, but he went, you know what? Just have a chewing gum, and then if it is your breath, then that'll solve it. And basically, I go, right, so I have the chewing gum, but I go one better and I decided to take a Nicorette chewing gum. And I'm sitting chewing it, I think that should give her a wee intake, so I've solved my breath, I've gave her a fix. That's it, it's fine, that's what you think, right? And then I thought, you know what, maybe it's no enough, so while kissing her, probably about 6 seconds into this 12-second and sort of event, I just thought, she didn't laugh. About 6 seconds later, she went, right, I'm going to go for a fag, and an ambulance arrived roughly 23 minutes later, which is a record for the Royal. I went home in a taxi. She's never been home, except when they brought the coffin back, which was a bit shite. And that's actually a lie. I've never had Nicorette chewing gum. But I've been flashed like 4 or 5 times, so I think I'm going to go off. I hope you enjoy your night. I had loads more to tell you, but you'll have to catch me 1st of June. I'll be back here. Enjoy the rest of your night, ladies and gentlemen. See you later.